Hi, my name is Kendra Hill. I am the dietitian here at Robins Air Force Base, and today we are going to talk about label reading. So when you're reading the back of a nutrition facts label on any food you buy, there is going to be a series of things that you want to look for. You always want to start by reading the serving size at the top. The nutrients below are based on that serving size, and this is not a recommended amount of how much you should eat or drink, but just what a serving size is and what nutrients it contains. Calories show how much energy you get from a serving of this food. This is the amount of calories for one serving. To achieve or maintain a healthy body weight, balance the number of calories your body uses. 2,000 calories is a general guide for nutrition advice, but your calorie needs may need to be higher or lower depending on your age, sex, height, weight, and physical activity. Eating too many calories a day can lead to overweight and obesity. The middle section of the food label is going to show us the key nutrients that impact our health. Look for foods that contain more of the nutrients you want and less of the nutrients that you don't want or that you want to limit. Some of the nutrients to get less of are saturated fat, trans fat, sodium, and added sugar. These nutrients can lead to adverse health effects if consumed in excess. Americans generally consume too much of them according to the recommended limits. Too much saturated fat, trans fat, and sodium can lead to health conditions such as cardiovascular disease and high blood pressure. For total fat, you can subtract this trans fat or saturated fat or from whatever amount is left is going to show you what the healthy fats are, or those mono and polyunsaturated fats. Sometimes these are listed on the nutrition facts label. The next thing you want to look at is the sugars. You're going to see total sugars and added sugars. Added sugars are those such as sucrose, dextrose, table sugar, honey, syrups, and others as well. Sugars have been added to the food during processing if they are added sugars. If the label says includes blank grams of added sugars, then they have been added to the total sugars in the product. The remainder of the total sugars comes from the natural sugars, such as those from milk or fruit. Nutrients that you should get more of are fiber, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium, and these are all listed on the nutrition facts label. These are nutrients Americans generally do not get enough of. Increasing fiber intake can increase frequency of bowel movements, lower blood glucose or sugar, and cholesterol levels. It also reduces your calorie intake because fiber helps keep you more full. Adequate amounts of vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium can reduce the risk of developing osteoporosis, anemia, and high blood pressure. Percent daily value is the percentage of daily value for each nutrient in a serving of the food. This is going to be located at the bottom of your food label. The daily value is a reference amount of nutrients to consume or to not exceed each day. It shows how much a nutrient in a serving of food contributes to the total diet. It helps you determine a serving of food if it's high or low in that nutrient. 5% daily value or less of a nutrient per serving is considered low, and 20% is considered high. Daily values are based on a 2,000 calorie diet. You can also find your macronutrients on the food label. Macronutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Remember that carbohydrates should make up about 50% of your daily calories. In general, the greater the difference between the total carbs and sugars, the more nutritious the carbohydrate. And finally, be sure to check the serving size and servings per container. Aim for more natural sugars than added sugars. Try more fiber, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium, and get less saturated fat, trans fat, sodium, and added sugars. And that's all I have for you today. My name is Kendra Hill. I'm the dietitian here at Robbins, and I'll see you next time on Wellness Wednesday.